All right, so those are about 2 feet apart. Put 2 pretty robust stakes in. The whip itself is going to be at least 6 feet. This one's a little bit longer, so I could make adjustments, and it needs to be flexible. So you can see how this stake is kind of turned in. I need to bring it back inwards because I took the bark off. It's an elm, and so it's going to slip off of that if I'm not careful. So I'm going to fix that issue. Now, I just flip that around. So if you're using something like slippery elm or cedar elm, you want to keep the bark on so that your logs are not too slippery. And that's going to work good because that right there is going to give me some friction. So I'm going to get it out here on the outer part, and I can easily adjust that. And I think I can use that without that slipping off the top. If I have any problems, I could use some cordage just to tie it down, but I don't think I'm going to get enough play in that for that to matter. From right to left, making a loop, right to left again. The second loop is going to go behind the first, and I'm going to tie that on. That's one way to do a clove hitch, and that'll make it easy to adjust. So I'm going to put another half hitch in so it doesn't shake loose. So I made like a little loop here, and I'm going to bring this under the stick and back through. So I'm going to put a couple of half hitches in there. Make one more. There we go. And that's what I'm going to pull against. So I'm going to have my fireboard in there, and then I'm going to pull. And so that's going to allow me some assistance. So I can still put it and hold it with my foot and then move it here. All right. All right, got one. All right, let's get the camera. Woo! Takes a while to get some of the technique down. Let me grab this from the other side so it won't cover up the speaker. So I had to develop the fireboard so the coal could be collected in the wood, in the fireboard itself, because the ground's so wet. It was raining when I first started. Everything's wet. You see these shavings here. I could use those because I carved them off the spindle and they're dry. I could use those to collect my coal. I'm not going to build a fire with this right now, but I just wanted to show another variation of friction fire. This one's called the whip drill, and there are other variations of it that I've seen online. This one is assisted by a straight stick if you for some reason couldn't get a bow, but I think a Prusik knot bow drill would be better, and just use that as your bow. But this is really to assist the pull. You can use it for other mechanical operations and set it up differently.